Hi there, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. In the White March, in the luminescent caves, we had a giant fight, and some strange being called out, "Release me." Who might that be? We'll probably not release him, but we'll rest before.
To whispers and shadows.
But even before that, we need to plunder. A lot of great weapons we have here. But nothing special yet.
Of course.
Need to look around though. What is this? What is this place? And who called "Release me"? Probably the one behind that strange door here, right? So we should maybe not proceed. That thing, Terranat. But we need to rest. There's no way around it. We'll keep it at that. And rest. Still the whispers. The whispers we have. 8 hours have passed. And now? Who are you, Terranat? The Withrak stares at you, its spider-like features unreadable. Its speech, as it forms within your thoughts, is delivered in an even low timbre. Why have you come here, godlike spawn, to slaughter our people? Not really, but they tried to slaughter us. First, how is it you speak Adiran so clearly? Our people are capable of much. Some simply hold less interest in learning your tongue. Well, some of the stalwart miners are being affected by your colony, and we are investigating. We got attacked. From the tilt of his head, the Withrak appears to be thinking. You hear a series of low, hollow clicks. Perhaps we share a common enemy, godlike. You seek to help these kith, and I would save my colony. It's your colony. How come that you're a prisoner, then? We have heard of your encounter with Tcharek, far beneath Kardnua. I'm told Strvek Narit will have the secret of Adra, with which to strengthen its walls. And who is Strvek Narit? So you want my help? Tell me what's going on, please. What is it you wish to know? First, what happened to the other Withrak? They are mad or what? An infection has claimed our people. It began when the scouts came upon a strange plant. A radiant spore, or one of these dead fungi. So they are all eating fungi and have strange hallucinations. It lived alongside a nest of spiders, each deriving sustenance from the other. A marvel of nature, something that we might use. They brought it into our territory, not seeing the danger. It was a matter of days before many of us had ingested the spores. And you too? First, what is a radiant spore? I mean, we have seen them, but what is it to you? That is what we came to call the creature, for there was a light about it. I have seen similar beasts in the caverns, but never quite like this. It has grown to enormous size in little time, one center stalk, vines like pillars. It has used our own gifts against us, the connection between our kin. It uses to spread its own words, its thoughts. It is a hive mind. Why did your people consume these spores? Are they drug users? Spores strengthened our abilities. Many believed we might all be made more powerful. But what began as study became addiction. It only took one to fall victim to the compulsion. Those who consumed the spores began to hear its words and its instructions. We fought at first, tried to control it. We failed. And where's that radiant spore now? I sealed it within the common house at the center of our territory. I could not let our people bring the spore to the colony at Moltulskumir. A wise leader you are. The door to that chamber is sealed with a glyph. There's a crystal which held before that glyph resonates with a specific tone. That tone opens the doors. Oh yes, I've seen that. And why did the other Withrak lock you up? I hid something important to them. The resonance crystal. There's a crystal, great, beautiful, enchanted, which grants us passage into the common house. I hoped that my kin would improve if they were prevented from returning there, but it only made them desperate. Is this the crystal you mentioned, Terenat? Yes, that is it. With that you can enter the common house and deal with the radiant spore. Please hurry. The longer the spore keeps its hold upon us, the more my people suffer. And do you know what's happening to the miners? For a long time, we simply avoided the Kith tunnels, but the infection has heightened my people's power over weaker minds. The infected ones project their thoughts, their awareness. They find themselves in strange soft bodies and have no care what damage they do. It is madness. You feel a sweeping aura of regret from the Withrak. Alright, we've dealt with a Withrak that talked to us before, and we weren't, like, screwed, so we'll trust him for now. Why aren't you infected? I was cautious. I did not partake. Some were forced by those infected to consume the spores. I hid myself until I could retrieve the crystal. And yet he was locked in there by his people. You feel a faint pulse of shame alongside the admission. So these are the whispers in the dark. In the Withrak common house we will find these. And what's around here?
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Maybe we should look around here first. There is another soft body. Darkest Rawatai cookies. Tasty, tasty, tasty. And what's up this way? So, the fungoids, our long-time enemy as well, are a problem to the Withrak now. There's a crystal eater we can see. We're optimistic for now. Only spiders here. We should investigate this place. And is there something here? A tunnel? Oh! More Withrak brutes. Protect ourselves. We need a prayer against the imprisonment. There we go. And we need an essential phantom.
Yes?
Great.
Ooh, Adonan is stunned already. Not very good. We need that crystal eater to be attacked, and we need Kelvasa to assist Lord Paul. However, Forged Dawn is here as a backup. Change our weapons. The duplicate is there as well. Let's kill that spiderling quickly so we can attack the brute soon. We need a vigorous defense here. Very nice. It was an instant. And now we need devotions for the faithful. run into this a bit. And already changed to the brute, I guess. Christine will have her bounding missiles going on.
Lavaru, beyond, seek!
Lord Poe is doing well against the giant spiderling, and here we have our dire blessing coming. Oh, Kevava has run into the fray. That's not good. Though he seems to hold his own. We need to use our abilities. Let's use the blinding strike on the Withrak Brute.
Yes.
There we go. Alright, Kelvasa. We can now attack the Withrak Brute. Let's do exactly that. And we need more buffs. Need a blessing.
Hey there. Bullseye.
Kevava is showing it to the Withrak Brute. Wickestein is here. She should attack the Crystal Eater while she's there. And we can have an Arcane Assault too.
Yes.
Will probably help massively. Let's move around here. Attack the Brute. The Brute is dead. On to the other Brute. Throw him down. More brutes need to be attacked. We've got Kevava. He's on the next Withrak Brute. We can sap him. Cruel as that is, it's very effective.
Bullseye.
There we go.
On.
We're doing excellently. How great our power has grown. We don't have to fear anything here.
A blade in the dark.
And there's a trap. Need to disarm the trap.
It's finished.
The pestilent cloud trap. And Elrin's jacket. What is that? Oh, a lot to find out. Let's see about Elrin's jacket. A unique light armor, very valuable, very good enchanted. Damage reduction 8, not as good, but recovery speed is very quick. 10% chance to cast Eye Strike when hit or critically hit. What is that? Foe target, blinded, dazed, accuracy. Wow, versus fortitude and foe AoE even. Now that's something great. 2 perception too. The best swindlers know how to put on a good show. Many charm with their words or with sleight of hand, but Elrin made his living with his eye for fashion. The son of a tailor, Elrin picked up his father's trade when his father died, but soon found that his love of stitching far outstripped his desire to keep ledgers, and it wasn't long before he was on the street with no means of plying his trade. But while begging for coins, he noticed that he fared better than the other beggars, and eventually he realized that it was because the jacket he wore, one that he had fashioned himself, drew attention. When he had scraped together enough money, he poured it into making a jacket so splendid and unique that it would disarm even the wariest of passers-by. It walked exactly as intended, and in fact so disarming was the jacket that he found he could read and beguile people quite easily once he'd drawn them in with it. He made promises he couldn't keep. He picked pockets with his left hand while pointing out the jacket's fine detail work with his right. In a matter of months he had money enough to buy back and reopen his father's shop, but thrill and convenience of his new profession kept Elrin right where he was, begging and sweet-talking and manipulating. The end of each day he would steal away to a fine abode on the other side of town where no one knew him. Things took a turn for Elrin when he met a young woman who captivated him from the moment he laid eyes on her. The charm of the jacket now. replaced by the charm of the woman, it seems. He tried to work his charms on her, but found instead that he tripped over his own tongue and could barely get a word out. Yet the woman seemed to enjoy his efforts in spite of all, and he finally convinced her to come to his home. He awoke the next morning to find his house had been emptied of every valuable and coin he'd ever saved or swindled, and only then did he realize it hadn't been the woman that captivated him at all. It had been her stunning velvet bodice, and he knew he'd been had by a kindred soul. Alas, his prized jacket was among the items she removed, and Elrin lived out the rest of his days in poverty. Where most padded armor is constructed in vertical strips, Elrin's jacket bears a distinctive diamond pattern. It has a high collar and long sleeves that go all the way to the wrists, and it has an uncanny way of catching people off guard. What an exceptional thing, and a great story. Very nice. Very great. Now, does it continue there?
Of course.
Does everything continue here, or did I see that wrong? I did see that wrong. So where to go now? Where to go next? We need to go back to this place here. And then next time we'll get into the common house. But for now, we'll also level up Christine. I mean, come on. Got a new level up. Got to make it count. Got to prepare for that strange and difficult fight we will have. The glowing crystal too. Let's see what we can do. We want her to be athletic and have good survival, so let's continue with the survival for now. And we have more invocations. Call to his bidding, the ancient instruments of death. Oh, we can summon 3 ancient weapons to attack his or her foes. That's very good. Boil their flesh from skin to bone. Foe AoE. Raw damage. Wow, what an invocation. That is probably very helpful too. Raw damage and corrode damage too. But that is only an AoE, not only a foe AoE. Ooh, that's a little bit dangerous, right? Maybe we'll call to his bidding the ancient instruments of death. I need to try that out. I mean, the invocations level 5 should be very good, right? And what shall we do here? Runner's wounding shot? Probably not. Something defensive or offensive would probably be very nice. Utility even. Also, maybe arms bearer or something. That would add a very good additional weapon slot. We have savage attack. But we already have something modal. Let's see. Offensive. Probably not good for us. Probably not good. Envenomed strike. 3 per wrist. Not bad, but she's like more defensive, so hold the line is good for her, but it's probably too much. Snake's reflexes. Yeah, let's go for the snake's reflexes. That will help us most. Very nice. So she can tank as well now. So thank you for watching. Next time we'll go into the Withrak common house and see what awaits us there. Which strange fungoid being we will encounter. Happy gaming to you. Have a good time until then.